Welcome back to All the Things Music, the podcast. You might be wondering, where is your other half? Abby's not here today. It's just me. But we will be joined by some very special guests. We're going to be talking to Just Jayne today.
I'm Rachel. I am from Decatur, Georgia, and I moved to Nashville um, for college right when I turned 18 and went to Belmont University where I met these girls.
Yeah, and I'm Taylor, Jillian. I'm
Awesome.
from Arkansas, New York. We all went to Belmont.
Oh, that's cool. So you guys met in college?
Yes.
Awesome. So I know that you guys have all been kind of making music individually for a while. What made you want to join forces?
Oh gosh, we got put in a writing session together. We all knew each other, went to Belmont, started writing, and I think we honestly our first session together, we were like, wait a second, this is really cool. We were all doing solo stuff before, and I think it just unlocked a whole different part of like our musical brain.
Yeah.
I joke that we fell in love during our first session. It cringes them out so much, but obviously it's true because here we are 2 years later.
And
So
we all did like different styles of music. Like Taylor was a little more pop,
country, yeah.
and mine was definitely like country. And so it feels like fun because I get to experience with like that pop side.
Yeah, I feel like you guys are very like country pop. I love it. And
Yeah.
I feel like it's way more fun to like do work stuff with your friends.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Normally, I'm joined all the things music. I normally do it with my best friend. She's out of town right now, so it's just me today, but normally it's both of us.
Fun.
So how did you guys come up with the name Just Jayne? Like, is there a background story to that?
Yes. So we had like so many different names we were working through. And then our manager was like, did you try like jumbling up the letters of each of your names and like trying to make a new name? So then we came
New
up
girl
with
name.
Jane,
Yeah.
Jayne. And then we were hoping to just be Jane. And then a lot of emails, a lot of like miscommunication.
Yeah, it was like
with trademark attorneys.
it was like Just Jayne. And we're like, yeah, Jane.
We want Just Jane. And they were like, great, take Just Jane.
And we're like,
Just
Oh
Jane's
no.
Jane was trademarked already, and they're like, just Jane is available. And we're like, oh, like JJ, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
So yes.
That's so funny. You're like, no, like literally just Jane. And they're like, cool, we got that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really,
like, got
it
it.
is.
But it's fun. We say it's, Jane is like everybody's a Jane. Like Jane is the girl that we all make up together because we did come from 3 different like sounds and perspectives and states. And so Jane is like who we are collectively. And it's fun because we'll use Jane like instead of like a hot girl walk, we're like a hot Jane walk. Like we just interchange girl with
Yeah.
Jane. It's
Jane's
probably
just
really annoying to people, but we do it all the time.
Jane's just that girl.
Yeah.
Jane is that girl.
Exactly. So for each of you, was there like a moment where you knew like I want to do music for sure? Is there like a memory that sticks with you where you were like growing up and you're like, that's what I want to do?
Um, I started with like a musical theater background. I have a cousin in New York who was on Broadway, and I thought like that's what I wanted to do. So I got into that when I was young, and then did more acting, and then learned how to play guitar when I was 12. And then I was like, wow, that's like when Fearless, the record came out. So I was
Yeah.
like, I can write songs.
Like
That's
if she can do it, I can
crazy. So that was kind of how I got here. Then just Belmont and being in Nashville to this.
Yeah, I mean my parents joke that like when I was like 2 years old, I would like jump up on tables at restaurants and just start singing random songs. Like my mom's name is Melissa, and so there was a song, Hey Mickey, you're so fun. And I used to say, Hey Missy, you're so fun, and sing it. And so they'd literally stick me on tables and I would just like
She's a star.
sing for whoever.
Yeah.
I don't remember that, but it's just always been something that I had done. I did like plays at school and things like that. But I'm the same. I was a YouTube kid. So I did YouTube covers when I was like 14, 15. And it was a Taylor Swift thing. I'm like, oh, she can write songs. Her name is Taylor. I can do it.
Mhm.
And then Belmont.
Yeah. My dad plays guitar and writes songs like for our family, not publicly. And he like down in our basement, he has a whole music setup. And so since I was little, he would always be like, hey, sing this part with me, like sing this song with me, or listen to this song I just wrote. And then when I was in middle school and my crush I almost said his name. Why did I do that?
Say it. You have to
Say
say
it
it
now.
now.
Jack. Oh,
That's a
that's
good
cute.
crush.
He,
I know about Jack.
yeah. Hey, Jack.
Like, should we keep that in? Do you want me to cut it out?
Yeah, no, you can keep it. He'll be happy. But we were at a pool party and he was like flirting with this other girl and not talking to me. And so I wrote a song called Dust, and it was like just disappear like dust.
Jack.
Sorry,
Just
Jack.
8th grade, and I like sent it to him. So
Oh, that's crazy.
yeah.
Did you name drop him in the song too?
No, I didn't. But also,
Listen,
the girl he was talking to at the pool party was one of my friends too, and she's like, "Yeah, that song's about me."
Tough.
That's really funny. Okay, so you guys recently played CMA Fest. How was that?
Our set got rained out. Our first but that's okay because we had we played on the sidewalk for everyone that came and
Yeah, we like
actually see us.
improvised.
And then we had a show that night at Jelly Roll's new bar on Broadway, which was really fun.
That's super
But
cool.
we love CMA Fest. We got to play last year too.
It's so
Hopefully it happens
fun.
back again.
All of our families were here, and like my grandparents came. It was
Oh,
much fun.
I think the
I-
coolest thing about CMA Fest, it's like such a fan-centered festival. And so yeah, even like getting rained out, we were like, okay, how can we swerve really quick? Like I think it's about making moments too. And so it was fun to play on the sidewalk.
People to come see us, and the people who couldn't go to like the nighttime show were like, let's just sing for them.
Yeah, yeah. So we
that's
had
so fun though.
Broadway.
Yeah.
I was just in Nashville for the first time, like right before CMA Fest. So they were like setting up all the stages and stuff, and I was like, oh, I wish I was staying for that.
Have you been to CMA Fest ever?
No, that was my first time in Nashville ever.
Oh, you
Where are you
have to come
from?
next year.
I'm in San Diego, so it's like kind of a journey for me, but it was so fun.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Next year.
Next year for sure. And then you guys went on tour with Maddie Tae. What was your favorite memory from tour?
Oh gosh, there's a lot.
Oh my gosh. We honestly played in like such big cities, I feel like.
Probably
It was fun.
LA. LA was fun because it was like the first time our like entire team came
Yeah.
to see us together.
Also-
like we had family and friends.
I had never been to New York before, and Jillian's from New York. And so our first show of the tour was New York. So it was like all of Jillian's family, and I just got to eat bagels and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had like the best tour guide there for sure.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about the new single, which is out today.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind The Way We Were?
I think that we joke that you can pulse check a song idea off of the three of us because we're like, if the three of us have kind of been through something, then we think that the rest of the world probably has. And when we first heard that song, we were like, oh my gosh, this is hitting all of us. And we loved that it was so moody and cool. Like
we got it pitched to us, and it was unfinished, and so we went in back to LA and finished it
with the writers out there.
With like we brought in our perspective on it, but it's basically about like when you're in a relationship and you're like, I really miss the beginning phases of the relationship when like we used to have so much fun. Like if you're just in a weird spot in a relationship, or you can even relate it to a past relationship. Like I just miss the way we were. Because we've just changed so much, and you just look back at the good times, like the honeymoon phase, honestly.
Yeah. But the vibe of it was so cool, and we've had this song, I mean, since the beginning of JJ. We got this pitch really, really early, so it's kind of felt like
it was like our cornerstone song, where we were like, wait, wow, I like this.
Yeah, so it feels special to us. We open it with our live set. It opens our show, and we're excited for it to finally be out in the world today.
Yay!
I feel like it's such a good like summer song too. Like just driving in the car, like roll the windows down, like that's the vibe for sure. You had some really cool collaborators on the track. What was it like kind of like putting your own twist on it once you got the song? Like what was the process like for that?
Yeah, this song has had a lot of versions, honestly. Like we really wanted to get it right. So it's kind of taken a second to get it out. But it's been fun to put our JJ spin on it and harmonies and things like that. When we first heard it, it was just a solo.
It was our first writing trip to LA. When we got to finish it with the other
and we wrote another whole song that day too, which will be coming out
one day.
We played in our live set. It's fun because it's really the first song that we do live where we open in 3-part harmony. I feel like it like locks people in, and it really shows what we do. Yeah,
Mhm.
like it showcases the 3-part harmonies more than any other song.
Yeah.
It's like the essence of Just Jayne, like right off the bat.
Yes.
I love that.
I like her nails. They're Taylor nails.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
I love a funky nail.
I'm definitely a funky nail girl too. I'm like always trying to get like the weird bright colors.
Same.
So what do you hope that listeners kind of like take away when they hear the song for the first time?
I feel like just fun.
Yeah. Fun vibe.
All the windows down.
Nostalgic.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I feel like the topic, technically, if you really start to listen to the lyrics, you're like, oh, this is kind of a serious thing, but like it kind of lightens it up a little bit.
You can always go back to the way you were.
Yeah,
you
you're
can
like,
always go
"Ah."
back to your ex.
You can always, and honestly, if we're so real, a lot of our songs are always going back to an ex. But yeah, I think it kind of brings light. It's fun. It feels like a perfect little end of summer jam too. Oh, did I say end of summer? No, it just started.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That was crazy. That was
That
crazy.
was
That was
so
crazy. Man, I
crazy.
take that back.
It's okay. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what year it is. Don't even worry. No, but I feel like a lot of my favorite songs are like we always call it like a sad dance, where like it's like an upbeat song with kind of like serious, like sad lyrics, and you're like,
But I love that, a sad dance.
yeah, we just coined that. We've just continued it in we talk about it all the time. That's our favorite genre of song. So I feel like that very much fits into that.
I love it.
A sad
For
dance.
sure.
That's amazing.
Okay, so who are some of your biggest female inspirations in music?
Casey.
Musgraves.
Good one.
Taylor Swift. I'm a huge Swift.
I love like Miley Cyrus. I mean, like
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we love Miley.
OGs like Sheryl Crow, Stevie Nicks,
Mm-hmm.
Fleetwood, My Vibe.
Yeah. Kelsey
That's
Ballerini.
Such good choices.
Yeah.
Outside sad girl pop.
Yeah. I love like the country year ones like Miranda. Casey's first few albums, all of her albums, but her first few are like
Her country stuff.
the best to me.
So good.
Yeah, those are amazing choices. If you could collaborate with anyone at all, it could be like producer or, another artist, who would it be?
Oh my gosh.
We were just talking about this. What did we say?
Our Mount Rushmore. I mean, there's so many with 3 of us.
Casey.
Yeah,
Okay, Casey would be amazing.
Obviously.
Um,
A boy.
That would be good. Add like a male singer on there.
Oh yeah. Little Big Town.
yeah, that
Yeah,
was
Little Big
fun.
Town would be
That would be
amazing.
pretty sick.
Yeah. So many harmonies.
Yeah.
So many. It'd be a choir. It'd be
Yeah.
a choir.
Yeah, just have a full-on choir, and
I
that's
love
just
Carter Faith.
Oh, we love Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love Carter.
you're like literally anyone and everyone we will collaborate with.
I know.
Yeah.
We are fans of literally everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is next for you guys after this release? Do you have any plans?
Yeah, just more music. There's gonna be so much music this summer
Yeah.
and
More
this year.
shows this summer. We're out with Billy Currington, Colorado,
Got a Texas festival.
Texas Festival, another
Ohio.
single.
Another single.
So Tyler Hubbard.
In Ohio, yeah.
Yeah, we're busy. We're busy little
Booked and
Jane.
busy.
Booked and busy. I know. I was just gonna say, you guys are booked and busy for sure.
I'm gonna go to the pool too.
Yeah, we're gonna tan and like burn our skin.
Yeah.
And drink spicy margaritas.
Yeah, you got to have that work-life balance,
Yes.
Work hard, play harder.
Exactly.
That's what makes it fun for the 3 of us, because it's never like just work. We're just hanging out.
Yeah, you're just hanging out. You happen to be making music, but there's always got to be like some fun associated.
Like, let's go have a meeting and get
Spicy marks.
spicy marks and
Uh-huh.
tacos.
You're like out to lunch. You're like, this is a work meeting.
Oh, wait, we did do that the other day.
Yeah, we do.
You're like, can we put this on the business card?
So
So our last kind of like question that I always like to do is we have a playlist for everyone that comes on, and we add their song of the day onto the playlist. So for each of you, what is your song of the day?
like a new song we're into.
Yeah, just any song that you're listening to.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, The Way We Were by Just Jayne, does that count?
You can pick that.
I have so many. This is not good.
Okay, you know what song I got? Actually, I can't say that.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm still listening to Morgan Wallen's new.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
so
Blue
good.
Strips. Honestly,
Blue Strip by Jesse Murphy.
honestly,
That's a good one.
Coming in cold.
By Bailey
Zimmerman.
Zimmerman. Yeah, I think that's all 3 of ours.
You didn't give one.
I said The Way We Were by Just
Oh, yeah.
Okay, So we got one for each of you, and it's also got that promo in there as well.
Perfect. Has to.
Awesome. And then before we wrap up, will you guys share your socials where everyone can find you?
Yeah. Me?
Mm-hmm.
We are at Just Jayne, Jayne on Instagram, and then at Just Jayne, Jayne music on TikTok. What else do we have? I think it's literally just across everything. You Google Just Jayne and
Make sure you put a Y in there.
a Y.
There's a Y
Yep,
in there.
that's the most important part. Jayne.
Awesome.